What's up guys, Atom Bacon here, welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we got through Victory Road, and in this episode, it is time to challenge the Pokemon League. With me, I have...
Chris Kringle, ready to evaluate your performance.
I did a bit of grinding off screen, so all my Pokemon are level 40 except for these two who are level 39. I bought some more healing items off screen. Let's do this. I have Mulan in the lead. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Atom. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic powerful Pokemon. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I fucked that up. I can only keep getting that. Well, so much for the intensity. Losing is not an option.
So much for getting better at...
I've been better throughout most of this. I think you just screwed me over with your mere presence. Elite Four Will. The Elite Four each have 5 Pokemon, and he starts out with a Xatu. If you picked up that Natu way back when, this is what it would evolve into. Will uses all Psychic Pokemon, so that's why I started with Mulan. Useless special defense drop is useless because Shadow Ball is physical.
Yep. Works well enough for Miltank, though.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Miltank's not as powerful as Tauros, but it does have a wider move diversity.
Yeah.
That's what, and, of course, it's more defensive. Jinx is... Actually, I don't really have an answer to this other than Mulan, but I wanna... Oh well. Let's go ahead and heal up. Nope.
Could have tried Thresh.
I could, but Thresh wouldn't really be able to do much damage, because Jinx has decently high special defense.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Thresh is also special attacks. Okay, good, I can live at least 2 hits. That looks really creepy with the color distortion.
Yeah.
And 1 hit kill. Very nice, very nice. Executor!
Yeah, you can use
Apilles.
Apilles, so
Yeah.
I got stuck with your way of pronouncing it earlier on.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know about you, but like, at least for me and most teams I have, this Elite Four member is usually one of the harder ones I find.
I thought he's usually the easiest because even though Psychics can be powerful, most of his Pokemon have secondary typings that I usually don't have too hard a time taking advantage of.
Honestly, for me, it's like if they were all just solid Psychic, it would be easier. But it's like the secondary typing that makes it weird. Also, the Pokemon you have are just kind of annoying.
I can definitely agree with them being a bit on the annoying side.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother using Nightmare on this thing. I know I can two-shot it with Fly.
It's pretty easy if you have Typhlosion or any other fire type, I guess.
It is, definitely. Well, until you send out Slowbro.
Yeah.
And then you're glad you chose Meganium!
And honestly, I guess it's not really the whole team, it's mostly Xatu that can be like that, I guess. Where it's the other ones are easy enough.
Yeah, Xatu definitely is one of the more difficult ones.
Because it's pretty bulky, I find.
Yeah. Speaking of bulky, I'm actually just gonna go for the Sweet Scent so I don't miss my Razor Leafs and I can guarantee a Poison Powder. I really like having Sweet Scent on this. I've said this before, but I'll say it for you because a lot of my Pokemon have high power, low accuracy moves, or status moves that they rely on. So having the ability to lower my Pokemon's evasion, I have actually found is a lot more valuable than I used to think it was. As my last playthrough, I used a Bellossom that had Sweet Scent with Poison Powder and Sleep Powder, and that really made me respect the move a lot more.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
I still usually don't find really a need to have it, unless I have like, I don't know, some other move that can serve the same purpose, but I'm usually fine with it's like a slight accuracy bonus.
I mean, if it's like a powerful move that can probably just kill in one hit, then I usually just don't mind rolling the dice. But when it's gonna be, especially with things like Fury Cutter and Rollout and Hypnosis, just these things that take time and have lower accuracy, I like being able to mitigate my chances of missing.
Fury Cutter doesn't really have lower accuracy.
Which one?
Fury Cutter doesn't really have low accuracy.
True, but it does get punished quite a bit if it happens to. Wow, that was close. If it does happen to miss, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zatu being challenging, he has two of them.
I guess that's how our playstyles kind of differ. So you usually go for like way more powerful moves but with lower accuracy. I usually go for like slightly weaker moves but they have like 100% or higher accuracy. It's like one example. You have like Fire Blast on one of your Pokemon, right?
Not yet. I have the TM for it, but I haven't taught it to anyone yet.
Oh, that's true. But you usually like to have it on whatever fire types you usually get.
Actually, this is the first time I've gotten it in this game, but I do like it a lot more in later games. Generation 3, especially, I utilize Fire Blast a lot.
Yeah. Well, in either case, you usually prefer that over most things.
Yeah.
Whereas I rarely use Fire Blast. I tend to just go for Flamethrower because it's not even that much weaker and it's 100%.
Yeah. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. I'm going to quickly heal my Pokemon and I'll be right back. Moving on. Next we have Koga.
I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in the shadows at Ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brutal force. You shall see soon enough.
I love that if you don't advance, you basically just see, prepare to be the victim of my sin.
Yeah.
Elite Four Koga specializes in poison-type Pokemon.
Originally a gym leader in Generation 1.
Indeed. Let's see if I can get a rollout combo going.
Oh, this is another Elite Four member that Typhlosion just destroys.
Yeah.
Whatever fire type.
Well, so much for a rollout combo. Good thing I have Swift. I got the second hit. That was a Spider-Man. Oh.
That's interesting.
I was hopeful. Oh, Giga Drain. I actually wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember offhand what its moveset was, so
yeah.
I didn't expect.
Fortunately, Ariados is more of a special attacker than it is a physical attacker, so Giga Drain didn't do too much. A couple playthroughs ago, I used an Ariados, and I actually found I liked it a lot more than I expected to. Because it gets a lot of utility moves that make it better than you would expect it to be. I'm gonna go for a Panties. Yeah, if you have a fire type, this Elite Four member really isn't difficult. Ooh, Psychic. Honestly, I'm just scared of it using Double Team again, so I'm gonna try to put it to sleep.
I don't think it has it, but
I can't remember, honestly. But
I think it has like Supersonic, Psychic, Dip, and Dip.
Dip and Dip.
Yeah.
Get some Dippin' Dots. One time playing online, I got absolutely destroyed by a Venomoth. One time, it was actually pretty hilarious.
Oh, I think you told me about that, yeah.
I think I did, yeah. It used a move that didn't exist for quite a long time, but it raises your special attack, special defense, and speed, and it's mostly exclusive to bug types. With the exception of a couple weird Pokemon that can learn it otherwise. But anyway, it made the Venomoth just able to outspeed and one-shot everything in my party. And here's the big bad, Fortress. This thing is tanky as hell, but quad weak to fire. So if you happen to have a fire type, it goes down real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's really tanky, except if you have a fire type.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't switch, honestly. I guess you wanted to sleep.
Yeah. And also it's part steel type, so you can't poison this thing to death. It's only susceptible to burn or nightmare, and if you have a burn, why are you not just using a direct fire type attack?
Yeah.
So, that's another reason I like having a Pylese, because this thing can be tough otherwise. I really don't have much other answer, and I don't really want to switch out if not necessary, because you saw him using the spikes there, which will damage all Pokemon that... God damn it. God damn it! So Swift Spikes protects... I think its last move is a Rapid Spin.
I believe you're right.
So yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, Spikes, they deal damage to all Pokemon that switch in after they're put down, with the exception of Flying-type Pokemon. And he can stack Spikes multiple times to do increased damage. Oh! Okay, that works too! Sure!
Alright.
Really wishing I used Fly there. And no one gets experience. I'm gonna go into Crystal again, I guess.
Safe choice.
Does take some Spikes damage, but in comes Crobat.
Oh well. You have rollout on that though.
True, but I'm pretty sure this does have Double Team.
Because of course it does.
There it is. Crobat is really fast. If you actually decide to pick a Zubat and stick to it, this is your final reward. And I'm not gonna lie, it is well worth the struggle.
Yeah, it's very good. It just takes a while.
Also, because of the physical special split and the fact that Poison type is physical in this game, that was nice. The move, what am I saying? The move Sludge Bomb is physical in this game, and I forgot to get it actually, but I probably put on screen when it was more relevant, but yeah, you can get it after clearing Mahogany Rocket Base, and if you have any Poison-type Pokemon, it's really good, especially because it's physical in this game, and special in later games, although, to be fair, there were more special attacking Poison types in later games, so it's still a good move, just on different Pokemon. It's got one Pokemon left, and it is Muck. Now this is the Pokemon I want Crystal for.
Yeah, definitely. It's only pure Poison type.
Yeah. And despite being a Poison type master, it's the only Poison type that's actually weak to ground. But all the other ones have secondary... Oh no!
No, the Bug Poison ones.
Yeah, Bug resists ground.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
And Fortress, despite being used, isn't a Poison type at all. It's a Bug Steel type. Once again, a type that's weak to ground combined with a type that's resistant to it. So yeah, Muck is the only Pokemon actually weak to ground. If you have a Psychic type, it makes quick work of this guy.
Yeah. I have subjected you to everything I could muster. But my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test.
After we heal. I am Bruno, the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how I became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for battle. Ready, Atom? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! In my experience, this is the fight that usually gives me the most trouble. This thing, not so much, though.
Yeah, well, that's kind of just Hitmontop for you.
Yeah, I did actually get to use a Hitmontop a couple of playthroughs ago in Crystal, and it was better than I expected. If you want to use any of the Hitmon... God damn it. The funny thing is, I was literally just supposed to make a joke about hit detection. If you want to use any of the Hitmon Pokemon, once you beat Claire, you can actually go back into Mount Mortar. And from there, and make sure you have an empty slot in your party, you can find a trainer who will battle you and give you a level 10 Pokemon called Tyrogue, which evolves at level 20 into... I'm having the worst luck now. I've gotten really good sleep chains, and now as soon as I'm in the Elite Four, they just don't. I guess these Pokemon are just trained to have a lot more fighting will. But yeah, anyway, Tyrogue will evolve if it at level 20, and depending on its attack and defense, determine whether it evolves into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop. I got one not really wanting to deal with controlling it and just... Are you serious? Okay, you know what? New plan. Yeah, not wanting to deal with the trying to balance the stats, I just kind of went in with the mindset of whatever one I get, I'll use, and I just happened to get Hitmontop.
It's pretty... I don't have much experience with it.
It's really tanky, but it's a weird Pokemon, honestly. It did me better than I expected, though.
Yeah, I personally found this Elite Four member pretty easy, like he is in most other games.
Yeah.
It was like, his Pokemon teams are usually easy to deal with. I guess his Hitmontop is kind of weird, but if you have a Psychic type, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you have a Psychic type, this whole place is a joke.
Yeah. But then again, like, other than this, I guess, Psychics aren't really doing that much. Well, I guess they can kind of work against
Koga. Yeah. In comes Hitmonchan. I'm just gonna use Thresh just for some diversity.
Yeah, he probably has all like the Dippy punches in him, like one other thing, like Mach Punch. I was thinking it's either gonna be that or Comet Punch. That's
yeah.
usually what he tends to have.
Ah, damn it! It's not gonna be a two-hit kill. Fortunately, Mach Punch doesn't do too much damage.
Yeah. It always goes first, though.
That it does. Use Surf just to make sure I finish it off. And down goes Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee is next. Crystal has the best defense of any of my Pokemon. Yeah. Mulan might have higher defense, but Mulan is weak to fighting, so... Also, Crystal's really close to leveling up. Well, this is either gonna go really well or really bad. I showed off Swagger earlier in the series, so I don't need to explain what it does.
Very RNG.
No kidding. Crystal goes to level 40. Machamp. I see no reason to lose that +2 attack bonus. I'm going to use a full heal to get rid of the confusion. Can I live a cross chop? It's the question.
That was a crit.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal because I want to see if he can miss a cross chop. Because I don't know for sure if I can outspeed.
Yeah, it's low accuracy.
Okay, I do outspeed. So if this doesn't one-shot it, then I can outspeed and finish it off next turn.
Yeah. I don't know, Machamp's pretty bulky. Well, actually, you have +2, so...
Yeah. Oof, just barely, yeah. I had a feeling he was going to do that. If Swift at least does as much as he had left, then I can kill him next turn.
He probably will.
With the +2, yeah. Whew, nice.
I love Machamp's spike this game.
It's pretty good, yeah.
I remember using it in a recent playthrough. It worked out pretty well.
Nice. Crystal gains a bunch of good experience. And last Pokemon's an Onix. There's literally no reason to switch out right now. Onix is probably the easiest thing on his team to take down. If you have Jinx, then this entire fight is easy because this thing's weak to ice as well.
Yeah.
And if your Jinx can't outspeed an Onix, then something is seriously wrong. Elite Four Bruno was defeated. How could I lose? Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge.
I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Adam? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon.
Me too.
I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go.
Final Elite Four member, Karen. Who actually doesn't use as many dark types as you might expect, though she does open with Umbreon. I think she only actually has 2 dark type Pokemon in her team. No, I think 3 actually.
Yeah.
I know 2 of them for sure, and there's one I'm a little unsure of. I'm basically just trying to get its defense down, so because I imagine it's probably going to heal. So if I can get its defense down a bit, then I can do more damage afterward. Also, can we just note that with that sprite, Sand Attack looks absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Did you point that out earlier at the Kimono Girls?
It didn't use it in the Kimono Girls.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Nah, that's a shame. At least you use it good, though.
And again.
You gonna take that?
And there we go. Surprisingly good luck with accuracy and confusion. Only 1 miss and no hitting myself. And with the defense dropped, it goes down.
Pretty good.
Mulan goes to level 40. Next is Vileplume. I'm gonna send in a Pyles for this. I'm just gonna go straight for the fly.
Yeah.
Oof! Glad I did. If I missed Hypnosis, that could have been bad. Petal Dance is a pretty powerful attack. I think it's actually weaker in this game than it was in later games.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. Pretty powerful still, and you lock yourself into it for 2 or 3 turns. It's the grass-type version of Thrash. Although it's kind of weak, it got a lot stronger in later games. I think Thrash is the same power here as it has always been. Yeah, but Petal Dance was made stronger to match Thrash later on.
Yeah. He also resisted, so it's not a big deal.
And Elise has really good special defense. And is trying to learn Confusion. It's about damn time. Yeah, get rid of Swift for that. That would have been really nice to have in the battle with Koga. Nevertheless, though, I finally have a dark. Oh, hey, we can try it on this. Gengar. I'm a normal type, so I'm immune to its ghost type attacks. Well, you're making my life easier. And we'll see how much damage this does. Noctowl still isn't like the most powerful attacker in the world. But... oh, that's awkward. I wasn't expecting that. Destiny Bond is a move where if you use it the turn you die, the Pokemon that knocked you out goes down too. So that's kind of an awkward way for a Pylease to fall in this battle. Nevertheless, I'm going to send in Thresh. Because her final Pokemon...
no, she has 2 left.
Shut up! It's an electric type. I still predicted this. Okay, yeah, so this is the Pokemon I was a little unsure of, but yeah, so she has 3 out of 5 of her Pokemon are dark type.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Murkrow.
Yeah, no matter which one she sent in, you would have been fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I predicted it.
Sure.
Calculated. Murkrow goes down. And last but not least is Houndoom. We already fought one of these before back in the Rocket HQ, or not Rocket HQ, but the radio tower. This one is level 47, and it knows Crunch, which in this game is a special move, and Houndoom is definitely more of a special attacker. And unlike Shadow Ball, this one actually lowers the right kind of defense.
Yeah. So pretty good.
Barely doesn't kill it, and I'm gonna heal. Actually, I'll save my items. I'm gonna switch, actually. Well, is that really saving? I don't know. Guess that's not really saving in the long run, is it? Oh well. Oh. Maybe it was. If I can outspeed this thing.
You won't be.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Shoots the fire out of the skull on its neck. That's actually kind of badass.
Critical
oh! Hit. That's unfortunate. Hey Lucian, you want to do some fighting?
It's like I even chose a type that you're good against.
Not good against that.
Oh, critical.
What is with this Houndoom and criticals?
If it somehow lived, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been amazing. Sorry, Thresh. Okay, now if it doesn't get another critical,
we should be good.
Watch it kill me without a crit. That or it burns me and I don't kill it.
Oh yeah, that would be rough.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
A lot, jeez.
Yeah. That crit didn't make us that big of a difference, really, in terms of damage.
You got
Vindication! Oh, that could not have asked for a better way to end that. The poor Karen was defeated.
Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer.
Yeah, I'm so good because I have RNG.
Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, That is only the self-perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting.
And we will challenge the champion in the next episode.